My name is Claire Etheridge, and I am the Executive Director of the Tacoma Urban Performing Arts Center. The purpose of our mission, of why we are here, is our co-founder, the late Cabby Mitchell III, and I saw there was a great chasm in art education, particularly ballet, for children of color and children of marginalized financial means. We saw a need with local schools, institutions where children were not celebrated for their individuality, who they were. Children of color were wearing pink tights, which doesn't really look good on dark brown skin. Doesn't give a uniformity. They were told their hair was not correct, so they had to straighten it and wear it in a certain bun style. They were not getting corrected. Children who were studying ballet 5 years were still, their technique was horrible. And we really don't think it's something that these teachers set out to not teach these children properly. We just think it's something that's systematic, that people don't realize that these children are not getting the same benefits.
And straight down, point more to the side, it's harder. And where's your tight fifth? And one.
I think starting this organization here, where we are in the middle of a very diverse community down here, that makes a huge difference. When I walked into my first class here at TUPAC, I had 6 little girls and 1 little boy, and they were all different ethnicities, and I didn't have 1 white child. And that's a big deal because I have never experienced that. Even training, you know, it's very Northern European. So we're hoping that having this here in Tacoma will really just expand people's idea about what it is to train in ballet, what you learn from it, that everyone is accepted and everyone can be taught and accepted in this art form.
Classical dance training teaches a lot of life skills and life lessons that dancers can carry with them throughout their entire life. For youth, it teaches them self-discipline, self-care. It teaches them how to be a team player, but most importantly, it teaches them how to be a solo player when there isn't a crowd behind them cheering them on. Dancing also instills grit, and I like to quote a social scientist, Angela Lee Duckworth, who defines grit as stamina, so the ability to run the marathon versus the sprint in life, and also the ability to set goals and reach those goals. But most importantly, grit gives us the ability to face challenges, and then to face those challenges, focus, and work through those challenges to continue on in our path of reaching our goals.
We work with people who are students, as I said, marginalized. Well, Talia is marginalized in more than one way. She's black, and she has physical disability, or no, not disability, challenge. She is physically challenged. And this child has come above that. She works so hard. She does not see limitations in expressing herself artistically. She works so very hard. Small little victories are huge. And when I see this child in class, and she's beaming. She's in a special program called the Academy, where it's more focused, highly focused, children who are able to focus just a little higher, on a higher level. And Talia excels.
My right foot is a club foot, so it like turns out, and then it's hard for me to dance, so it's a challenge. I think that I can learn more from them and see if I can do the moves that they do. Teachers say just believe in yourself, that you can do it.
At TUPAC, we offer a rigorous schedule of ballet training from pre-ballet creative movement up to advanced levels. We also offer hip hop, and we also offer flamenco dancing, and there are other enrichment classes that we offer.
And bend straight across, that's better. Go shoulders down, shoulder down.
I get so much out of being a part of TUPAC because in my opinion this is history making for the Pacific Northwest. Cabby Mitchell was the first Black company member of Pacific Northwest Ballet, and I know that his vision, his passion was in dance, and his vision was to bring dance to all students in the Tacoma area. And our mission is captured in his vision is captured in our mission of providing all of the youth, deserving youth, especially underrepresented youth, the opportunity and access to classical dance training.
The way I look for making sure Cabby's vision outlasts all of us, I keep pictures around. And sometimes I look at those pictures and I'm like, this, you got me into this. And other times I look at the pictures and I just start thinking, I've got to make sure that this man's dream continues. And the way we do that is we have students who love it here. And maybe an executive director is in the making in one of our 8-year-olds or one of our 12-year-olds or 15-year-olds. But to give them a place where they feel they're comfortable, they're home, this is their sanctuary. So whatever's happening on the outside world, here is sanctuary. And I think as long as we keep those messages going, this school should last.